Hey there, and welcome to Corporate Tax 101. We're about to take the complexity of corporate tax and make it clear, structured, and something you can really understand. Let's get right into it. So, let me ask you something right off the bat. Are you a tax professional who, day in and day out, lives in the world of individual returns? You know, the 1040s, the Schedule A's, that whole side of the business. If that sounds like you, and you've been wanting, maybe even needing, to get a real, solid handle on corporate taxation, well, you're in exactly the right place. This training was built from the ground up just for you. Okay, let's dive into what I call the corporate entity maze. Because let's be honest, it can feel like one, right? Knowing how to navigate this isn't just about filling out forms. It's about becoming a truly valuable advisor to your clients. When you look at the landscape, you've got all these different players. You've got S-corps and partnerships, your pass-through entities. Then you have the C-corps, which are a whole different ballgame with corporate-level taxes. And of course, nonprofits, which operate under their own special set of rules. And here's the key insight I really want you to get. You don't have to become the master preparer of every single one of these. But you absolutely do need to understand the fundamentals of how they all work. That knowledge is what separates a good tax preparer from a great one. So you might be wondering, who's this guy that's going to guide me through all this? Well, let me take a quick second to introduce myself. My name is Dr. Geno Bradley, and I've basically built my career on demystifying this exact stuff for other tax professionals.
Look, I'm not just an academic. I'm a practicing tax professional, I'm an educator, and I own a service bureau. So I have seen firsthand exactly where preparers get stuck and overwhelmed. My entire goal is to help you build that solid business tax knowledge.
And our whole philosophy, the foundation of everything we're about to do, is this. We focus on understanding first. Because once you truly grasp the core concepts, the why, the application, the how, becomes so much easier.
So what are we actually going to get into? What will you master? Let's take a look at the curriculum.
We're going to start with S corporations. These are incredibly popular with small businesses, and for good reason. We'll break down their structure, how payroll works, distributions, and all the compliance you need to know to handle them with confidence. Then we're moving on to C corporations. This is where we tackle the big concepts like flat tax rules, retained earnings, and yeah, that infamous idea of double taxation. Knowing this stuff is key when they're advising larger businesses. Next up, partnerships. Here, the name of the game is all about how things flow through to the individual partners on that K1. We're going to get into allocations, guaranteed payments, and tracing that money trail from the partnership to the partner's 1040. And finally, we'll dive into the world of nonprofits. This is a completely different universe, right? It's governed by things like the Form 990 series. We'll demystify all the required filings and talk about the important role the IRS plays in overseeing them. So when you put it all together, what skills are you walking away with? You'll know exactly how each entity is taxed. You'll understand which forms are needed and, more importantly, why. You'll be able to trace how income flows from the business to the taxpayer. And you'll learn how to actually read and understand a return, not just plug numbers into a box. Now, if you're thinking, okay, this sounds good, I want more, let me tell you how the full course actually works. It's all designed to be a modern, flexible experience that fits into your life. All the training is delivered right inside the school app. That means you get a professional, focused learning environment without all the distractions of social media or a cluttered inbox. We give you a complete learning toolkit. You get on-demand videos, so you can learn at your own pace whenever it works for you, but you also get live weekly sessions where we do walkthroughs and you can ask me your questions directly. It really is the best of both worlds. So who is this really for? It's for you, the tax preparer focused on individuals who's ready to expand your skills. It's for new tax professionals who are just getting started. It's even for experienced preparers who just want to strengthen that corporate tax foundation. And it's absolutely perfect for service bureau partners who want to get their entire team speaking the same language. Ultimately, this is all about the outcome. It's about transforming you into a more confident, capable expert. So what's your next step to make that happen? By the end of this journey, you're going to have a crystal clear understanding of these different entities. That clarity is going to lead to stronger professional confidence. And that confidence, that leads to better, more meaningful conversations with your clients. You'll finally have that solid foundation you've been looking for. The path forward from here is simple. Just click the link you see on the screen to register for Corporate Tax 101, and let's get you started.
Now, I know you might have a couple of questions before you're ready to jump in, and that's perfectly okay. We want to make absolutely sure this is the right move for you.
So if you have any questions at all, just send a text to this number, 813-462-2758. It is time to build your corporate tax knowledge, strengthen your professional foundation, and really take your career to the next level. I truly look forward to seeing you inside.